you should just put the tea down. Make sure the unconscious person is safe. And this is the important part again. Don't make them drink the tea. They said yes then, sure, but unconscious people don't want tea. If someone said yes to tea, started drinking it, and then passed out before they'd finished it, don't keep on pouring it down their throat. Take the tea away. Make sure they're safe, because unconscious people don't want tea. Trust me on this. If someone said yes to tea around your house last Saturday, that doesn't mean they want you to make them tea all the time. They don't want you to come around to their place unexpectedly and make them tea and force them to drink it going, but you wanted tea last week. Or to wake up to find you pouring tea down their throat going, but you wanted tea last night. But if you can understand how completely ludicrous it is to force people to have tea when they don't want tea, and you're able to understand when people don't want tea, then how hard is it to understand it when it comes to sex? Whether it's tea or sex, consent is everything. And on that note, I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea. If you're still struggling with consent, just imagine instead of initiating sex, you're making them a cup of tea. You say, "Hey, would you like a cup of tea?" And they go, "Oh my God, fuck yes, I would fucking love a cup of tea, thank you." Then you know they want a cup of tea.
As an NPC,
If you say, "Hey,
times than I can even count. I'm sure it's soul crushing, but you know what? Everyone loves it. So get out there and make today's commute great. You're taking your time. I respect that approach.
if you're still struggling with..."
When a violation of the university's civil rights policy is reported, the university will consider supportive measures to protect those persons involved and to protect the community. An alleged victim is not required to file a formal complaint to receive supportive measures. Anyone who has experienced or become aware of discrimination, harassment, or some other form of violation of the university's civil rights policy is strongly encouraged to report it to the Office of Civil Rights in Title IX, which is responsible for overseeing compliance with the civil rights policy, including coordinating supportive measures to those who may be victims and investigating such allegations when a formal complaint has been filed. This allows the university to provide assistance to somebody who may have been harmed, to take action in order to investigate and take appropriate response to it, and also to identify areas of dangers to students and others and to take action in order to remedy those situations. The university recognizes that in many cases these issues are very private of their nature and wants to maintain that level of privacy that's appropriate in accordance with the nature of the kinds of issues, what somebody is alleged to have suffered, what somebody is alleged to have done. Working through those concerns and helping to provide that level of privacy that fits in with the protection of the person who may have been harmed especially, but then also the university community. And so only allowing disclosures in order to be of assistance to that person or to the community. In order to try and encourage people to be willing to come forward, one of the things the university does is it generally grants amnesty for other code of conduct violations that might have happened during the same event. For instance, underage drinking or open house hour violations. The university recognizes that resolving these civil rights, sexual violence concerns is of first importance, and getting people to have the opportunity to have the assistance that the university is able to provide to them, have the supportive measures, is what we want to do. And so we want to make sure that other less serious issues are not interfering with the ability of people to come forward or to help in investigations.